Mayor of Carmel City, Indiana State, Mr. James Brainard, Ms. Andy D. Amond from the U.S. Consulate, Ms. Ratna, respected Mayor of Thiruvananthapuram, V.K. Prashant, Mr. Deepu Ravi, editor, Kerala Kaumudi, who has made the introductory address. Other distinguished friends, in the welcome address, all other distinguished friends have been referred to. In order to save time, I don't want to go through the exercise again. Please consider that I mentioned all of you by name. Sisters and brothers, I am extremely thankful to Kerala Kaumudi family for having been invited to be part of this Thiru-Carmel Confluence. When Mr. P.P. James asked me to join for this afternoon session, I have been asked to basically speak about the people's plan that is being implemented in Kerala. So for others, I should make it clear that why I dwell basically, this particular aspect. But there is some very good news for you. That is, very soon I have to leave this place to catch my flight to Delhi. So you won't be bothered to be compelled to listen to a lengthy presentation from my part. People's plan is an idea developed through a process. Most of the Keralites who are present here would know that it was during E.K. Nayanar government of 1996. This experiment with bottom-up or visualization and implementation of a plan with people's participation. That is, in essence, people's plan. This was introduced in the year 1996 onwards. It was Nayanar government of 1996 which implemented this. But I would straight away state that people's plan is not authored by EMS Namboodiripad alone. Generally, it is accepted that EMS authored people's plan, and to a great extent that is true also. But it's not a brainchild of EMS, notwithstanding the fact that he made immense contribution for evolving this concept and also in putting it into practice. He oversaw, he was the chairman of the advisory council along with many other eminent people. A great economist like Dr. K.N. Raj and so many such people were associated with this. There is a Gandhian touch in people's plan. Grama Swaraj, the concept of Grama Swaraj evolved by Mahatma Gandhi. EMS took a lot of points from that. Interestingly, some ideas of this, the concept of Grama Swaraj evolved by Mahatma Gandhi, as a communist leader, EMS tried to implement it even before the formation of Kerala. I don't know how many would have noticed that. Under British rule, there was this Malabar District Board. and some communists got elected into leading positions of Malabar District Board. P.T. Bhaskara Panikar was one such person who looked after the education under Malabar District Board. Then those days when Kerala was not yet formed, EMS wrote his proposal where he made a very wonderful proposal that the power of Malabar District Board, and for that matter any other district board, should be enhanced, and even control of police administration should be brought under Malabar District Board. That is what EMS wrote. From where did EMS get that idea? From Mahatma Gandhi. In Mahatma Gandhi's Grama Swaraj, and being a Republican, at least by word you should be delighted to note that Mahatma Gandhi wanted every village to be an independent republic. This was Mahatma Gandhi's concept. And Mahatma Gandhi wanted not only police administration under this Grama Swaraj, even administration of justice, according to Mahatma Gandhi, should be overseen by this village republic. So, I don't have to elaborate any further, but I would also add some foreign experiments also influence this people's plan. It's not only Mahatma Gandhi. Before Mahatma Gandhi, Lenin developed the idea of all power to Soviets. So there is an element of strengthening Soviets, Soviet of workers, Soviet of peasants, Soviet of soldiers. That's how Lenin tried to put this into practice. This also has its influence. Then the village commune of Mao Zedong, this also had its influence. Then, following independence, Balwantrai Mehta report is there for decentralization of power, which also is a freedom fighter and Congress leader. Many Congress leaders did not buy the ideas of Mahatma Gandhi, including that of Grama Swaraj. That's why the idea of Grama Swaraj did not find its full reflection in India's constitution. Now, lately, very recently, what was practiced in Porto Alegre in Brazil, preparation of budget with the participation of neighborhoods and people at grassroots level. Neighborhood people coming and discussing what is the kind of development activities we should have. So, it's a variety of influence from different historical epochs, different corners of the world, which helped our thinkers under the leadership of EMS. And I should also, in all fairness, accept the contribution made by Dr. M.B. Parameswaran, though he is not politically and organizationally to enormous extent with us. Then in putting it into practice, Isaac played his role, E.M. Sridharan played his role, and many others, leaders of panchayats, district panchayats and so on. So far about the evolution of the concept of people's plan. And a very important point I missed, there is a book written with the title People's Plan by none other than M.N. Roy, the person who formed one of the first communist parties outside Soviet Union, USSR, Mexico. M.N. Roy is from India. He went to Mexico and formed a communist party there, formed a socialist group which was transformed into communist party. The first communist group from India was set up by M.N. Roy and his colleagues in 1920, October 17th in Tashkent. When I said that He had written a book by name People's Plan. I could never lay my hands on that book. I'm still searching. Somebody would get me a copy of that book from some library. Maybe we have to search in British Museum Library or some American library, because many of these works are, which we discard, we may find elsewhere. Now, I don't have to elaborate about the strengths of People's Plan. First of all, when this gives an opportunity for people at different levels to directly involve in the process. And what are the advantages? People at grassroots level would know better than those who sit in some city, cozy atmosphere, what they actually need, what are their problems. Now, even after we have had the constitution amendment incorporated for three-tier, Panchayat Raj institutions and all that, even today it is most horrifying to refer to the fact lot of power still lies with the center, Delhi. For example, we have a central project for village roads, Prime Minister's Gramina Sadak Yojana. I am raising this question. Why should this Gramin Sadak Yojana be with the Prime Minister, with the central government? I am not, somebody would think that it's Narendra Modi who is Prime Minister. Now I am angry with, why should it be with the Prime Minister? No, with any Prime Minister. Even if Jyoti Basu could be a Prime Minister in 1996, I would not say that such project should be with the Prime Minister. So the devolution of power did not actually happen to the extent it should have happened. That's my submission. Notwithstanding that deficiency, in Kerala we tried to take away a substantial segment of power and authority which lied with the state government to these Panchayat Raj institutions. And up to 40% of the plan implementation was handed over to district panchayats, corporations, municipalities, block panchayats, and village panchayats. An extraneous point perhaps I am making a reference to. Actually, there was, block panchayat presidents are here, but in Kerala, with the topography and geography, there is no need for a block panchayat here. That is actually a duplicity. Kerala is a continuum of villages. So we only need to have, still, I state this, to set the record straight. We only need to have village panchayats, municipalities, corporations, and district panchayats. There is no need for a block panchayat in a state like Kerala. Anyway, now we have been compelled to follow the national plan. The greatest advantage of People's Plan is the direct involvement of people in the planning process as well as its implementation process. This everybody knows. Secondly, the transparency. Local people